Hello everybody and welcome back to mywebsite.com. Today I'm going to show you how to create a custom background using Adobe Photoshop for your Zoom conferencing software. First thing you're going to do is open your Adobe Photoshop software. It doesn't necessarily have to be the Creative Cloud, but that's what I'm using here today. So I'm going to create a new document. And I want to make sure that that document is 1920 by 1080. So that's what we have here for 1920 by 1080. I also want to make sure the orientation is correct. I'm going to name this Custom Zoom Background and leave the background white and hit Create. So here it is. This is your blank canvas for your custom Zoom background. The first thing I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to change the color of the background by just creating a rectangle and covering the entire space. Now that I have my rectangle, I can select the color that I would like. You can select standard colors, or you can select grayscales and other effects. I think for this tutorial, I'm going to use a gradient. And I'm going to change the color so it's darker on the bottom. That's good enough for now. Next, I'm going to create some text. And my text looks very large, so I am going to go up here and make this say 20 points. I'm going to use this as a background for my website. So I'm going to type that in here. I'm going to select it all and change the size. And we'll stick with 36. I'm also going to change the color. And you can choose any color you'd like for your particular application. This one I'm going to just make the color black. Hit OK. Now I'd like to resize this box. And move it to the desired location. Looks pretty centered there. Now, if you'd like, you can add any picture you want. You can drop in icons. So why don't I add a logo just to demonstrate this? First, I got to make sure I have nothing selected. And I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'll choose a logo from my website. I'm going to drag, if I can grab it, drag and drop that onto the page. Now that I have that in place, I'm going to go back to my text. Select the text tool and select them all. Here you can adjust your font to whatever style you like. And I'm looking for something that matches my logo. So I'm going to stick with that for now and increase the size. And that looks pretty good. Now I want to add some depth to my letters. So if you right click on your text and you go to blending options, you can give some depth by selecting the bevel and emboss and the contour. You can add textures to it, but this is going to allow you to really make that text pop in your background. Add some glow. I don't think I want that. Drop shadow. And that looks good to me. I'm going to click OK. And as you can see, this is a very simple background that you can use in Zoom conferences. If you'd like, you can take the rectangle and change it to any color you like, or you can render different objects and customize it as much as you would like. So as you can see here, it's clouds. And it's all up to your preference. So to finish this up, I'm going to export this. So you want to make sure you have nothing selected. Click File, Export, Export As. And as you can see, the width here is proper, the height is proper, the scale is 100%. So we'll continue to export. I'm going to save this into my downloads. Now I'm going to minimize this just in case I'd like to make any adjustments, and open my Zoom software. Now to install that background within your client, you are going to want to click Settings, Virtual Background, and you'll see a little plus button here where it says Choose Virtual Background. This is where you can add an image. I'm going to select that, navigate to my downloads, and select my custom Zoom background. Now this background is mirrored to me, but to viewers it will not be. And that's because I have Mirror My Video selected here. And we'll exit it. And that's all there is to it. Thank you all for watching today, and I'll see you next time.